in the 94th.
Yeah! Yeah, get it!
Thank you. Good evening, Democrats. It feels good to say that. It's wonderful to be here. My phone is ringing. Let me. It's wonderful to be here tonight. You know, it's been a long journey. This campaign started well over a year ago. When the first email, I'm sure many of you have gotten those emails over the past year and a half, went out criticizing me with a lot of the rhetoric that you've heard continuing on through the winter of last year, through the spring, through the summer. Right. You know, I've over the past 3 years in the Assembly tried to have been an independent voice for Rockland County, tried to push reforms, tried to get some of the changes I see had to happen. I've tried to bring that record to the public here in Rockland County. You know, I think that this year a lot of people underestimated the electorate. A lot of people underestimated the Democratic Party. You know, people thought they were going to blow into office on some sort of wave of anti-democraticness.
That's good.
You know what? At the end of the day, as you walk down the street to the people of Rockland County and you look in their eyes and you talk to them about their issues, it's true that they're paying too much in property taxes. It's true that people are losing their jobs and we need to get people back to work. And it's true that they have questions and concerns about the way that government functions and are looking for reform. But they're looking for specific proposals. They're looking for people that have solutions, people that have optimism, not people that are just looking to get by on rhetoric. And the people of Rockland County want people that are willing to stand up for them, willing to stand up for the working men and women of our community, and people that are not afraid to look them in the eyes and tell them what they're going to do, and tell them how you see it through themselves and how your plan is going to affect their lives. That's what we tried to do in my campaign this year. You know, I have to thank my family first and foremost.
Yeah.
I really took it to the streets. My mother, my sisters, my brothers, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins. You know, we've always done campaigning as a family. The Zebrowski and extended family, and they certainly didn't let me down this year, and I can't thank them.
Yeah!
To my Democratic family, all the committee members, everybody that stood at supermarkets, walked door to door, made phone calls. I just can't thank you enough. We couldn't have done it without you. We couldn't have gotten the message out without you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. To those elected officials that stood with me on the county level, on the town level, our town supervisors, from Alex Gromack to Howard Phillips, and our town board members, and our village mayors and village board members, everybody that stood with me, that I've worked with over the past 3 years, I thank you for first of all, working with me, for being at all those meetings and all those conversations we have about the issues that affect people. Everything from stop signs and flooding to the bigger issues and taxes. I really thank you. I look forward to working with you guys for another 2 years. Thank you very much. Thank a few specific volunteers, Lauren, Eric, and Bianca, for all the work you did over the past month. To Chris Breslin and my staff, Penny Leonard, Roberta Bates, Ruby Kaplan, all the work you guys did, putting up with me for all the years. Thank you. You know, if I could just take one thing, I would say that this race and this election season and this room full of optimism proves is that governing really isn't about sound bites. Governing really isn't about rhetoric. Governing's about the people of the Rockland County, the people of the state of New York, about those issues, about sitting down, how are we going to help and move forward with children with special needs? How are we going to fund our schools appropriately? How are we going to deal with the environmental issues that we all care about? Hydrofracking upstate and all those things that everybody cares about. When I look across this room, the myriad of issues that I've talked to you about, that's what the Democratic Party is about. It's about a big tent, and together we can move it forward. Now, I'm an optimist, and I can tell you that I'm excited to go back to Albany. I'm excited to work with Ellen Jaffe. I'm excited to work with David Carlucci. How wonderful it will be to have his energy and his ideas on the state level for Ellen and I to work with. And I'm especially excited to work with our new governor, Andrew Cuomo. It's no secret that New York needs leadership now like it's never needed it before. We need change at the state level. Ellen, I, David, Andrew, we see it, we can taste it. We're ready to bring it to the people of New York State. I thank you again and look forward to working for you.
Yeah!
Now I'd like to bring